This is a text-to-audio notation from the director with some explanation of thoughts of the experiences with the visual street arts documentaries of Carl Quintiliani, and what it is worth from the personal perspective, doing what many find interesting and amazing, while taken notice the concept of value and importance among the norm having wide range variances, being oblivious to valuation from one's view, that can be annoying but arguably better than people calling me an artist, like other artists. And I won't fight to be called an artist, a role I figure, let a painter be an artist. Explains the role is just complication, I do what I want so I'm just going to be the best, that's what I want, doesn't seem too hard, be whatever I have to be, I'm a dragon, the best isn't perfect. With some knowledge, having been into collecting for the love of exploration, excitement of what's new. I fully accepted the responsibility of being honest to this amazing artist, sharing my views and willing to work to him to surpass the odds so many great artists must dreaded have had to face as the grain of one's time emptied, not seeing full recognition when deserved. Carl Quintiliani has grown beyond a partner in a business. Quintiliani has grown to be a best friend, no doubt. Having the chance to document the street art life of Carl Quintiliani has been one of the most amazing experiences of my life. I am happy to also be able to share these documentaries and have the opportunity to share and support art for all people that normally wouldn't have easy access to arts education. It's great enduring some insanity, and doing something good at the same time. We are dedicated to plant seeds to inform the community of an organization known as nomadartbus.org that provides an experience most, I believe, would be safe to say have not had or imagined having theirs art in St. Petersburg, Florida to be explored, most definitely a place to mark as where things are happening. By the creative innovation of artist and arts teacher, a foundation was born, known to make a difference. It's an engaging art education setup that brings community together. One must see, it's like nothing I have ever seen before. Learning of the Nomad Art Bus, if one feels art wasn't provided enough in their youth, they must agree it's going to prove irresistible not to look closer. nomadartbus.org support the project and its history growth, seeing the potential and seeing the demand for growth because it provides an experience that one will never forget. How many communities come together at events and paint their own art bus studio and receive visits and have the backbone to navigate all of the art education experiences throughout different functions that's provided art for all people. The People's Studio, Quintiliani, and I pledge to support because it's a great opportunity and perfect alignment to do so. It's something anyone can be proud of. The Nomad organization impressed upon me in a transition stage of my life, giving me art lessons, and I was able to experience the escape art offers many. That was seen as a young child the first time seeing a real down and in the crowd street artist, such as Quintiliani, perform on TV. Something I never experienced with learning just as collector. It's a different world and I believe the experience has helped with my own creativity, but I want to do it all, that's me, I have a lot of interest. Not that long after, by just fortunate opportunity, I met Quintiliani. A fortunate experience to the both of us, and I believe we both agree on that. Many others soon enough I feel would feel they are also fortunate to get their own experiences as well. St. Petersburg, Florida is the place to be as far as I am concerned if one likes to get lost into the world and discovery. I have learned a lot from many influences in the area, and look forward to this growing experience, being able to help others, making differences, as well as providing some stimulating enjoyment, really an educating factor because not many people know this life path. They're a race for everyone. Some races seem slower, I believe, from different walks, and people don't always understand others' desire in life to do what's being done the best. Again, back to our individual variances of value, but it's not that I believe people don't value what I am showing the world with documentation. Things just seem to set differently until awareness is clear, and it takes a storm, not a fault, in a world of many differences. Because of all those factors making us all busy on our paths, it can't be expected, but it would be awesome to see different engagement. Interacting is always cool, but we can't beg the world to be who we want to be when we desire them to be there. So we must do the best and knock 'em dead. Many see it, but it may take the world to see it. And the positive spin: there's only 7.3 billion people on the population clock according to the census today. It will happen, just keep painting. I am looking forward to completing several projects consisting of many tasks to get a portrait painted for a different angle that I haven't done due to testing personal beliefs. For every action is a reaction. We love it when people share, it shows the value of the works. In the near future I will be getting more of Quintilian's bio because things are rapidly evolving and it's important to have records for future exploration. Recently, it was made aware VidsShare has produced something near 100 million views. I have marketed targeting the area, showing the works around the area, and they are very enthusiastic to say the least. Unfortunately I don't know a whole lot of India's culture, but I am going to look into it. An example of an underdog video site that produces results that's awesome. Expect great things from the name Carl Quintiliani. There likely other sites to show greatness, that may just have to verify awesomeness or experience lag. Keep positive and keep painting. Number Carl fucking Quintiliani every day, it's kill 'em all, knock 'em dead, never give up, just keep painting. Carl Quintiliani has not always been the easiest to work with. Quintiliani, his life is not the normal life to most, it's street art reality, that's the experience and break though one should expect to see. Tuning in. Expect nothing less but examples of insane strength of will doing what many can't fathom. Different walks just see life differently, but I look at my works as painting as well. I just don't use a brush or paint medium, just my imagination. But most haven't known in St. Petersburg, I am doing tasks that are not all so new to me, and that's experience I am grateful to have picked up even without mastering any one thing, but being aware and familiar with much useful information and task. By a lot of experience from an old failure that I hated but kept going, trying, so I've maybe been conditioned hit these walls but love the project that the truth, and I have failed often at trying to do something great. Dedication and my gut intuition, I can vision, see, and feel it all happening, working out for the best. I am going to take action against pride, feeling I shouldn't have to do something only because the time value I am challenging myself with to paint portraits for people in their own universe. Another reason I have to do this action is a question will just drive me crazy. When a test won't kill the game, I have to see results sometimes, and I hate using services relying on the guy that often paint the painting that looks good from a distance, but it's hard to rule the whole world as the same, and that can lead to disappointment. Optimistic, is it a killer? Nope. I'm living. If I could go back and change things, starting it all over, I would do it a little different. Because my perceptions of others' realizations have changed slightly, understanding the grounds walked on, and blinded with other conquest. In reference to, I guess, loyalty or acceptance of loyalty perhaps, this is all a study, and I don't believe my perceptions personally on loyalty are any different. I believe loyalty makes sense, it's just we can't expect loyalty, it's something given with bond, passion, interest, and a shared love. Those who learn about Quintiliani and experience the works will be provided experience unhad, and that's understandably what documentary lovers want. There's defined public interactivity set or takes just passionate people in a different world though to be crazy. Frankly, I thought the world was crazy not doing what I am, but believing it's here for me to do. Not all who wonder are lost. The setting is raw, because it's real street works enjoyed, not a show skit production. The works of Quintiliani are unforgettable, and that goes for Quintiliani too. He works the streets not just in a major city, but he is greeted everywhere in the county. Often I have heard, countless times, oh, I know that guy. Clearly the works of Quintiliani catch the eye, like none other. Quintiliani does fantasy arts as a street artist. He amazes, baffles, stuns, shocks, impresses, confuses and engages with people, and tells people he thinks are crazy just how so he thinks they are. And the kicker is he does this all in 3D and with color spectrum like none other, designed for something different, the world's most amazing 3D light show exhibit. I plan on archiving video footage for a later release, believing it not going to be much later. Ask for it. There's nothing wrong with trying. Quintiliani is not Picasso, but they are similar in that the both have created their own styles. Oh yes, how could I forget, they both may be considered womanizers by a viewpoint from again a perception. Learn the history, don't judge mysteries. What do you see? I see Quintiliani as one that evolved at a time of a 3D revolutionary period with technology influences making the entertaining factor great, understandably too great. It's ridiculously like taunting the circus lions with the new steak. Endure and embellish immeasurable perspective. It's Carl fucking Quintiliani. I won't be the only one to say it, my future partners will to count on it. Bonding, stay plugged in, we are committed and don't mind breaking rules. Some admirable examples of this by an artistic view can be seen in depth in the Spark of Creativity presentation with Carrie Boucher, the Nomad Art Bus founder. Nevertheless, we probably are considered up to no good anyways. Most definitely, because honestly, it's we make the rules, let's just be honest. To be a little mischievous is a good thing. It feels good, try it sometime. Supporting Nomad Art Bus supports art for all people. The phrase starving artist is not just a phrase, so I have come to learn, but to some it's just an element to perhaps some's perception of crazy, like an expenditure to conduct business. Go figure. It's not easy for an artist to be recognized for making history, but it's also not easy for their rivals to just admit they made it. Welcome to the world of Quintiliani, 3D fantasy street art master. One must endure, it's never give up, for high hopes passing rapid, and experiencing astronomical changes to defeat the common battle of the artist who chooses to race, once acquiring legendary status and continuing on to meet Oxford's blank pages. Insanity, I would assume most would presume, living on the edge. In this life it's insane to win. Enjoy and shout out number Carl fucking Quintiliani. I don't believe I could have been given a chance in the world at doing a documentary on a street artist that offers more. Embrace insanity as we move deeper through the journey. It's been a real pleasure doing it all and defy gravity. It's not crazy running through walls, it's just a great challenge. We look forward to going beyond what one thinks is possible. Encourage the growth of the world. It's better the enduring chaos of hopelessness or putting down on one's idea is just one perception. I know there's kids that have trouble seeing a future. I was there once upon a time. To those out there, never give up and shoot for the stars. Gabriel A. Tony Sr. Quintiliani, I believe, will prove to be a major contributor to the arts world. I can vision the rotation 3D exhibits and the evolving intense works in progress. Marketability, kids are going to embellish the badass t-shirts over an Andy Warhol skate and lame stores products outdated formal sell the Quintiliani skateboard. How many billion will it be? How many different styles of shirt ARW in demanded, what would sell? Walmart sure get something to brand. Outsell the rest with the best with respect. What you name? My name's Carl. What's your name? Carl. You're not Carl, you're Carl Quintiliani. Who are you? Carl Quintiliani. Hi, I'm Carl Quintiliani. You know Gabe? You know I'm actually Carl fucking Quintiliani. You're absolutely right, number Carl fucking Quintiliani. Who? It's number Carl fucking Quintiliani. Endure, and embellish immeasurable perspective, it's Carl fucking Quintiliani. The artist creates and ordinary visionaries usually gets to slice the cake. The most exclusive. Buy the first ticket. Or buy the gold number one, or what shall it be, the rules we create. How can this be? Carl Quintiliani, how can this be? Every day, kill 'em all, knock 'em dead, never give up, just keep painting. Carl Quintiliani. After driving Carl Quintiliani nuts to do this documentary work that he was not overly eager to do, as I explained, it's cool a million ways and important. It was the words, "I can keep your artworks alive." Quintiliani instantly responded, "Let's do it." Serious eyes the size of golf balls, and that's the only time I have seen the expression. That's an artist who number Carl fucking Quintiliani. After an 8-minute conversation, I want to do this documentary work, kept silent and showed support at first, not wanting to be written of as crazy. Now I embrace crazy, just don't call me an artist. I wouldn't want artists to hate me. Slice the cake. The one museum golden number got balls 10 fucking win ticket. Own the destiny number got fucking balls ticket. What shall the it read? Want a museum 3D fantasy street art master. It's Carl fucking Quintiliani, the number one museum golden ticket until we see fit. Who's that visionary with balls looking to win a museum? Is it her, or is it him? The world's 3D fantasy street art master exhibit like none other. Seeking visionary with balls because it takes balls to win. Number shows balls endure and embellish immeasurable perspective. Must show fucking balls. Number just show some fucking balls that deserves a win. Be apart off. What does one want? Right in there, no limit. Before it's a visual no-brainer, write a ticket and present the whole card. Got balls for business? How much is wanted? Number who's got balls? Knock underscore M dead number Carl fucking Quintiliani. What shall we make to make one win? Number show fucking balls and win. Watch the numbers soon. Spin 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 and spin. It's number Carl fucking Quintiliani. Loyalty was the plan, not a bad plan, but perception. What a vision. Who's got the building? Quintiliani wouldn't leave until a museum makes $1 billion. How can this be? It is Carl fucking Quintiliani, the undisputed 3D fantasy street art master. Where WHE building? Hey, race a museum ticket number. Just show some balls. That's the number one exhibit cost of doing business. How can this be? It's balls. Travel is no problem. China is a dream to Quintiliani. Hello China, yup, just ball. Welcome to the table anytime. To that number one, showing some fucking balls. Ahoy, growth embellishing immeasurable perspective.